morning, HR professionals. This is Joseph Vincent Onyango, JVO, telling members the milestones that I was able to achieve during my tenure as IHRM Council Chairman from 2019 to 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, you can remember, based on the election pledges that I made, my areas of focus were the following. Number 1 was member welfare scheme. 2 was amendment of the HRMP Act. 3 was improving member services. 4 was devolving more services and financial support to our branches. Is the position of the IHRM brand to the international space for global recognition. And lastly, realigning the HR management structure. All these were meant to make the Secretariat serve you better and the leadership as well to cure the issues and the problems that we had at that point. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll remember our reform journey and how it started. By the time I was getting into office, we had serious challenges. The first challenges was on the relationship issues that we had the leadership vis-a-vis the members, and they were not seen as one. That we had to cure through certain strategies that were important to be applied, which took quite some time. Then we had inadequate capacity at the Secretariat. We had weak member welfare schemes. We had limited services at the branch level. There was inaccurate financial reporting, difficulties in operationalization of the Act, insufficient member services, and organization challenges structure. These were revolving around how IHRM was governed there before. We had to use the strategies, and the first thing that we did, we realized that we cannot make this without working as a team. So we widened the leadership team. Members, as you can recall at that time, the decisions for IHRM were made slowly by the chairman or the executive director. This time round during my tenure, I ensured that all the decisions were member-driven and that we enlarged the leadership team by involving the branch leadership, involving the committee people, involving the leadership of the HRM PEP board and CHRM at that time. So we had very clear terms of reference, and we did competitive recruitment of these committee members. This resulted into the first ever Leadership and Governance Summit for the Institute. And during that summit, it was agreed that we have standard principles around how we are going to govern the Institute. We agreed that our number 1 priority was to get members' feedback, and that was going to guide our strategic plan. We also agreed that we are going to enhance our stakeholder participation, and all the decisions will go through council for their approval. It is on that premise that we launched the strategic plan, which had 5 major outputs, and these were strengthening member services, enhancing the welfare, operationalization of HRMCS, institutional sustainability and growth, linkages, and stakeholder engagement. My professional colleagues, we all know in our organizations and even in our own lives that you cannot rally the employees if there's no clear vision for the organization. And it was upon this that the summit, led by myself, established a very clear vision for the professionals. And this was the ethical, people-centric HR professionals. We did this through teamwork, and the executive plan for the implementation of the strategic plan still resolved around those 5 areas, which I'd mentioned before. Now, when it came to the mandates of the various affiliates, the summit decided, together with the council, that we are going to run around the mandates of IHRM, HRMCS, CHRM, HRM PEP, based on law and what they were actually meant to do. And all this was to be done with professionalism, integrity, innovation, customer service, and pursuit of excellence. When it comes to matters of member strengthening, I'd like to reiterate here that there was good growth of about 39% in terms of membership. In 2018, we had 9,552, and currently we have 15,700. We've done quite a number of continuous professional development programs, and this has been enhanced by addressing emerging trends in the HR space. We've also strengthened member services through communication, and today we have applied the various methodologies. You can use our SMS platform. We have automated our social media using artificial intelligence. We have the bi-weekly newsletters, the e-shots that come out after every 2 weeks. We've enhanced the IHRM magazine. As you can see in today's magazine, really enhanced with a lot of information. We've developed a user-friendly website. And if I can check across, we have one of the most exciting websites in our space. We've done quite a number of customer surveys in order to strengthen member services, and we've devolved services to members and strengthening of the branch networks. By the time I was taking office, quite a number of branches did not even have incumbent officials. Today, I'm glad to say that all the IHRM branches have officials running them, and they're actively involved in listening to members and giving us feedback at the council. Amongst the other member strengthening services that we have done include the successful development and implementation of e-learning standards, the SOPs, offering online trainings on a modular form, automation of member services, the membership portal, event management system on an ARP platform. We have cleaned up and updated the member data and provided free forums at national and branch levels, both in person and virtually. Members, you'll remember that we had inadequate member services, and one of the things that we have established are the member welfare schemes. The first is the welfare fund. Remember, this was originally designed as the benevolent fund for members, and it is upon listening to members that they said we need to establish a fund management committee, and that will look at a comprehensive welfare fund for members as it serves them today, not after death. And these instruments have already been developed. Then secondly, we had Huduma HR Sacco, which we relaunched with the sole objective of uplifting the members' socio-economic well-being. Members, you remember that I was a listening chairman, and when we had challenges in terms of our membership and uptake, we looked at this as a council and made a decision to give a 50% waiver, and this we have done twice. We did it last year in 2021 as a result of the challenges faced by Corona, and we did it this year as well to enable members participate. We have institutional sustainability and growth. I can assure members that we have made plans to ensure that our institute is financially stable by enhancing various revenue channels. We have developed and put up very good quality management system, which included the development of internal policies. We've enhanced capacity at the Secretariat, and we are so proud of our Executive Director together with this team in trying as much as possible to improve services to the members. I'm glad to report that we have finalized the financial reports for the last 3 years, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, and 2020. You can remember during the AGM that this was a real bone of contention. Members may not know the depth of the crisis that were in our financials. This necessitated that we procure the services of experts and actually recruit expert finance people to come and enable this. Unfortunately, this took pretty long, but I'm glad that eventually this has happened. We have also completed internal reports for those 3 years, and currently we've engaged the Auditor General, who kicked off on 28th of February to do the audits. We believe that this audit report will come as soon as possible, probably in a month's time or less. We have had to do a thorough cleanup of our finances, and I want to open up to members and say, for the longest time, the Institute had not been compliant with the government requirements, including the payment to KRA. We, through the Executive Director, have negotiated with government, and we have started paying Kenya Revenue Authority all the taxes applicable as per the demand. This is an exercise that we've not completed, but we are in negotiations with Kenya Revenue Authority. We have relocated our offices to our spacious office, which is modern and is accessible to members. In that office, members are now happy that they are served in a well-dignified space, as well as the secretariat is really quite happy with the environment. In the Prism Towers, members and consultants have an opportunity to go and work there free of charge. People have an opportunity to book and do their meetings there as long as they are members of the institute, and this has provided great opportunity to make our members comfortable every time they visit our offices. We have as well had very good recruitment of the committee members, collaborated with other professional bodies such as APSEA, which now we are the members. We have also reviewed the CHRP curriculum. I'm very particularly impressed by the fact that today the HRM PEP has been accredited by the Kenya National Qualifications Authority to provide the CHRP certificate, diploma, and the certification programs up to the last CHRPK. We have also disseminated legal and compliance matters in line with the developed policies. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to matters of amendments of the HRMP Act, we set up a task force led by Alban Mwenda. And this task force went round the country collecting feedback and eventually presented those feedback to us, which we presented to the Committee of the National Assembly. The Committee of the National Assembly has since met twice to discuss this bill, and currently we are on the last stage of the bill going to be published and be discussed on the floor of the House. We have also ensured that we pushed for the amendment of the County Government Act to have the chairperson of the County Public Service Board as an HR professional. We've donated quite a number of face masks during the 2019 emergency response, and most importantly for us is the gazettement of the Code of Conduct. Gentlemen and ladies, we will never have a professional body without a code of conduct. We are happy that through my leadership, this was established. We have taken our matters of linkages and stakeholders very seriously and come up with various innovations, which included the Green HRM Initiative. This took us around the countries, planting trees, and we were highly regarded and recognized by the government for this effort. During my period, we visited 13 counties, and within these 13 counties, we made memorandums of understanding in each of the counties. These included Turkana, Laikipia, Taita Taveta, Vihiga, Mombasa, Siaya, Garissa, Uasin Gishu, Kericho, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot, Nakuru, and Kisii County. I'm very impressed that the county government today recognizes IHRM as a solution finder to their HR needs. We've also taken a bit of our time to look at our stakeholder engagement, and we are very happy to engage with Nestle, Isuzu, Nairobi Women's Hospital, Chiromo Hospital Group, HELB, Stanbic Bank, CDI, Strathmore University, Sanlam, RBA, Oracle, Prudence, Sage, Good Life International, Zalego Academy, ICF Kenya, Daystar University, Mpisha Hospital, Jubilee Insurance, DTD Bank, My Jobs in Kenya, ICA Lion, Maidawa, Coca-Cola, Sightsaver, NCBD, CIC Life Insurance, UAP, and so on. During my period, we took up the matters of career fairs and mentorship very seriously. And the secretariat teams and myself have gone out to various universities, giving for career fairs and mentoring young HR professionals to join this fraternity and be confident that they are in the right place. We've had partnerships, and amongst the most important partnership that we signed was that with the Chiromo Hospital Group. IHRM has partnered with Chiromo Hospital Group to raise awareness on mental well-being at the workplace and to equip HR professionals with necessary skills and competencies for early detection and support of employees. Members of IHRM can also access a free session at the Chiromo Hospital Group Center and subsequent sessions at discounted rate. We have influenced policy and made proposals to the Ministry of Public Services on matters of mental health. We've also done an MOU with the Agricultural Employers Association, representing the collective interest of employers in agriculture industry in matters connected with the employment of labor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had good research areas, and we've researched on mental health. We've had research with East African Profiles International on matters of emotional intelligence. We've partnered with the Green Jobs Research with RTI and SBS, Strathmore Business School. We've also had employee experience and engagement survey, which provided you with the insights you need to leverage people's discretionary contribution towards organization success. This did not come easy, and we had a number of challenges in my tenure. For example, the COVID-19 really slowed us, and we can say that out of the 3 years, we actually worked for 1.5 years. We had a lot of historical issues that we found in office, which we did not anticipate. And these included the quality and the nature of bookkeeping that was there. And this is what caused the delay, and we could not present these books in time. Also, because of the reason of the absence of the Auditor General. We held one annual general meeting, and this was done in anticipation that we are going to have subsequent. We must explain that it was not possible to hold a general meeting without the books being finalized. We are happy today that the books have been finalized. This is the reason why I'm asking the HR fraternity to give me another opportunity to clear the outstanding matters that we did not clear for reasons that were beyond us, and which included the almost 1.5 years gone down the drain because of COVID. I thank you, and I look forward towards you voting for me a second time to complete what has been left. Thank you. Asante.